Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? It is another weekly update on my Mounjaro weight loss journey. Today it is, what week are we on? We're on week 23 update. Another week has just flown by, so I hope you're all keeping well. If you're new, welcome. My name is Marcia. I'm 53 years old and I started my Mounjaro weight loss injectable pen on the 21st of May this year, and I have been sharing my journey with you all here on YouTube, and so many of you have joined me now, and I'm just loving the journey that we're doing together. So thank you so much for coming back if you're returning. But yeah, if you are new, please do consider subscribing. I've got so many videos here on my channel now about weight loss and just sharing all of my experiences. I have got a couple of playlists. So I've got my GLP-1 Diaries where I have my weekly updates, and then I have monthly updates as well. The monthly updates are all about non-scale victories, doing body measurements, trying clothes on, staying motivated, especially if the scales aren't always moving as fast as you would like. But honestly guys, get those tape measures out because you see huge differences. My month 5 update is now up, so please do go check that one out. And so yeah, I've got my monthly updates, weekly updates. I also have another playlist called my weight loss and fitness journey, and on there I share my daily vlogs. So every single day I'm coming on here sharing everything that I've eaten, all the calories I've consumed, the protein, any exercise I'm doing, any side effects I'm experiencing, any hints, tips, things I've seen, just general chit chat, hanging out together, and just sort of a bit of company on your weight loss journey, because being on a GLP-1 can be quite lonely, especially if you've not told many people about it, or maybe you haven't told anyone at all about it. So if you're in that boat, honestly, please know that you are in a safe space here. I've got so much love and support here on my channel. It is absolutely lovely. Subscribers are growing day by day, and everybody is so supportive to each other, so I'd love to have you join us as well. So yeah, today's video is my week 23 update. I am on 10 milligrams, so I'm going to be letting you know how I got on with that, because it's my first full week on 10 milligrams. I have done one pen of 2.5 milligrams. I've done a pen of 5 milligrams, 3 pens of 7.5 milligrams, and I'm now on my 10 milligram dose. Everything has gone so well. So let me give you a few starting figures, starting details, weights, and all that sort of jazz. So yeah, just so you know, I'm 53 years old. I'm 5'5", which is 165 centimeters. My starting weight was 13 stone, 12.8 pounds. 194.8 pounds, 88.36 kilos, and my BMI was 32.4. So I always think it's really handy to know where people start off, how tall they are and things, because I think it's human nature to try and compare yourself to somebody else. Obviously, we are all different, our journeys are different, our lifestyles are different, our circumstances are different. So whilst we may have like maybe sort of similar starting weights or heights or whatever, please just be on your own journey and try not to compare to others. I have had really good weight loss, but honestly overall it's been so slow and steady. I mean, some weeks here I've lost like 0.1 pound, some weeks 0.6 pounds. You know, I've had some bigger weeks where, you know, they've been a bit more, especially early days, but typically it's kind of like 1 pound up to 2 pounds a week. And honestly, these little bits, I say it all the time, these little losses amount to huge achievements. So it's not going to happen overnight. I see posts all the time with people saying like, oh, I've been on my pen for 3 weeks and I've only lost 2 pounds. Is it worth it? And what's the point? And it's a waste of money. I think you need to go into it with a really positive mental attitude. This is not going to happen overnight. I sound a bit preachy. I'm not. It's just, honestly, you've got to trust the process. And I say this so many times to people, trust the process. Just do it. Track your calories. Make sure you're eating enough, you know, and just look after yourself, drink well, do all the things, get your protein, and just keep plodding on. Don't run up the doses too fast, you know. Just, if you're having horrible side effects, stay on that dose or get in touch with your provider. Can they give you something to make you feel a bit better? But yeah, just hang in there, because guys, if you hang in there, amazing things will happen. It has only been 5 months that I have been on this, but let me give you I have lost in total in 5 months 42.4 pounds, and that is just with having little losses week on week, chipping away at it. And honestly, I am so happy. So let's get on to what we do. I have actually got a little crib sheet. I've completely gone off. I've gone rogue. I have a little thing to try and keep me on track, and off I've gone on a tangent. But I just think sometimes, you know, that just something comes to mind. I really want you to trust the process, believe in yourself, don't compare yourself to others, and just hang in there, you know, hang in there and you'll be absolutely fine. So yeah, I've told you my starting weights. I've told you about my playlist. So my injection days are on a Monday. I weigh in on a Tuesday, and that works really, really well for me. I am lucky enough in that I have taken my early retirement, so I don't have to think about side effects and work, you know, as lots of you I know do. So I am in quite a lucky position really, where I'm at home. My son's all grown up, he's 31, he's got children of his own, so I haven't got small children to run around looking after. I've only got me and my husband here, and so life is, you know, pretty sweet really. I've not got, I only need to worry about myself really. So please, if you're feeling poorly or anything like that, do get in touch with your provider. If you're feeling sick, so many people are having horrible sickness side effects, get in touch with your provider. They can give you cyclozine, which is an antiemetic, you know, and they, or maybe think about going back down dose, but have a chat with them. Anyway, I've gone on about that too much, but I just really want you to know that you don't have to be miserable on this, and just, yeah, make sure you are looking after yourself first and foremost. So yeah, stay healthy guys, stay healthy. So side effects this week. So obviously I've moved up to 10 milligrams, and I was a little bit anxious about moving up, and I was wondering, I thought, oh, how is this going to be? Am I going to be okay? And honestly, I can't say I've noticed that big of a difference. I was expecting something. I thought, I'm bound to feel more side effects going up to 10 milligrams. Surely I'm going to be feeling something, but actually I'm not. And if you think, every time now, once you start getting up your doses, when you bump up to the next dose, the actual percentage of increase of medication is not as much, you know, it's a smaller amount you're jumping up really, because from 7.5 up to 10, you're just increasing your dose, aren't you, by a third. Obviously, when you go from 2.5 to 5 milligrams, you're doubling your dose. And then when you're going from 5 milligrams to 7.5, you're adding 50% of your dose. Now we're going from 7.5 up to 10. We're just adding a third extra on the top. So I suppose really it's less of a shock to your body. But you don't want to be having horrible side effects. You don't want to be having this. You want to be able to feel hungry at meal times. You want to be able to eat a nice amount of calories per day. Oh, yawn. Excuse me. So, yeah, you just need to, don't be where you can't eat anything. You know, I have a pretty good appetite. I am able to eat well. I've worked very, very hard at increasing my calorie intake, and I've sort of set my goal to 1,500. I am doing so well, guys. So let's have a little look at my averages for the week. We'll just chat a little bit about my calories that I've consumed, a little bit about my nutrition and the averages. We'll tell you about how much protein and things I've been getting, sort of how many grams per kilo and stuff like that. So I'll do a little bit, I'll move over so I can pop a little chart in here. I use the NUTRACHECK app, and it is brilliant because obviously you can log your calories on there. I will link that down below for you if you're interested. So yeah, you can log your calories, but then it gives you all the totals for your day, but then you can click a little switch and it'll tell you what your average daily totals are over the past 7 days. So it just calculates your average, and that is so handy. So rather than just picking like one day, I am looking at the bigger picture. I'm like, how have I been averaging out over the past week? So my averages for week 23, so I averaged 1,393 calories a day, so about 1,400 calories a day. I'm pretty consistent now. I was just over 1,400 last week. The week before I was just over 1,300, so I am staying sort of pretty decent. So yeah, 1,393 calories was my average. My protein was 69.9 grams, and I thought, oh, that's not very good. However, you need to get your total protein and divide it by your body weight in kilos. That'll let you know how many grams of protein you're eating per kilo. aim for a minimum of 0.8 grams per kilo, up to 2, you know, really. And I am in at 1.01 gram per kilo, so just over a gram a kilo. So I'm happy enough with that. That is absolutely fine. I could potentially just increase that a little bit, really. I've had quite a lot of carbs this week. It is down a little bit from last week, but averaging 160.9 grams of carbs. I think really my maximum I'd like would be 150, but I have been out and about. We've been away visiting family all weekend, so it's been out of our normal routine, but I've still been able to go enjoy myself and participate in everything and not feel like I'm missing out. So for me, I am really, really happy. It's about getting a balance between living, isn't it? You need to have your life still. You still need to have all these really nice things, and just striking the balance, because real life happens and we need to be able to deal with that in any sort of given situation. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with how it has gone. My fibre is still diabolical at 12.9 grams. Okay, so that was not very good. Now, let me tell you a little bit about what we're going to have a look at first of all. My weight. Shall I tell you about my body weight? Yes, let's get this. So let me do a screen recording. I will get my RENPHO app up. So I use RENPHO scales, which I've got from Amazon. Again, link is down below if you want them. I get so many questions asking me about this every week. So everything is in the description box. So do click that. And then if it says see more or whatever, click that as well, and it'll expand it all, and all the links are in there for my collagen, for the scales, for NUTRACHECK, Evolve You, which is the fitness app that I use. In fact, there is 40% off that up until I think it's November the 3rd. So if you want to sign up for for Evolve You, there is a link down below, so go check that out as well. Oh, and I just whilst I remember, because I've meant to mention this in my daily vlog, I'll do it now in case I forget. On my protein, which is where I get like my clear protein from, I had a look on there, and they have got a massive sale on like women's fitness clothing. Like they've got like sports bras and leggings for £4.99. They're meant to be like 30 odd, 40 odd pounds and things like that. Got massive savings on them. I literally filled my cart yesterday, and I've ordered a load of new stuff. So when that comes, I will share it with you. But if you want to go and get some new stuff, go check it out. But again, I have got a referral link in the description box, which will get you £15 off is it a £40 or a £45 spend? The details are down there, but you'll get £15 off. It varies between 10 and 15. At the moment, they're running £15 off with that link, which means you could get a whole load of new gym gear, your workout gear, but leggings as well, if you just like mooching about in leggings, and then get £15 off on top of those sale prices. So yeah, just run, don't walk. I'll pop a link down below. So sorry, I just also remembered, I thought I'll forget to tell you. Okay, right, let's get on to here. So yeah, I've got my RENPHO scales. Let me just bob this. I'm going to just do a screen recording, and then I can share that with you all here. So that is recording. Brilliant. So last week I weighed in at, I was 10 stone, 13.2 pounds. So literally I was just outside hitting my 3 stone mark. I needed it to be like 12.8. So I was like 0.4 of a pound away from getting my 3 stone. Will I do it this week? Will I? I've got on the scales, guys. And obviously, yeah, I got into the 10 stones as well last week, which was like amazing. So I got on the scales on Tuesday, and I now weigh 10 stone, 12.4 pounds. I just honestly can't believe it. I am so happy. So yeah, that means I am down 0.8 pounds. So this was really interesting, because obviously I've gone up dose. It just shows I've not had a massive weight gain. So being on stronger doses does not mean you're going to get higher losses. So yeah, I am down 0.8 pounds this week. So I have lost in total 3 stone, 0.4 pounds. So that's 42.4 pounds, 19.2 kilos. My BMI is 25.4, so close to being inside, like under the 25 mark, really close now. And my percentage of my starting body weight that I have lost is 21.8%. I am absolutely delighted. I cannot believe it. So let's have a little look here at the app. We'll just whiz through a few of the numbers and just see what's what. So as you can see there, my weight is 10 stone 12.4, and then my body fat is 35.1%. I'm 77% of the way to my weight loss goal. Got a little bit here where it tells you about the body composition. More and more of these are turning green. I've got a couple of ambers and couple, like one red, like my body fat is shown as red, but everything else is kind of going okay. Let's have a look here. If I click the little weight sidey do that, you can see my little progress bar towards my goal weight. I've put in 10 stone as my goal weight. I feel that's maybe about right, I think. So I'll see how I feel when I get there. And then if we open up the body composition, we can just flick through here. We can have a little look there, so you can see it tells you what's slightly high, what's classed as over, what's low, what's average. So it's got a little rundown there. But if we sort of slide along here, so the weight, as you can see, I am virtually in the green. I am just over. BMI again, just a tiny bit over. My body fat is still shown as being really high. I mean, I just don't know what to do about that. My muscle, skeletal muscle, it says is low. My fat-free mass is just a number. Subcutaneous fat, it says, is high. My visceral fat is average. That's at 8. That's done so well. I am almost hydrated, nearly. My muscle mass is bordering on average to high. Bone mass is between average and high. My protein is average. Basal metabolic rate is sort of smack bang in the middle of average, 1,342 calories for my BMI. So I'm really happy with that. So I'm obviously eating in a deficit because my BMI is pretty much the same as my daily calorie intake. And then obviously any movement, activity, day-to-day things that I'm doing will then sort of push me into that higher deficit. And my metabolic age, it still says is up, but it is increased, is improved so much. Let's have a little look at the trends button, and then we can just have a look at the graphs. So on here, you can go between weekly, monthly, 3 monthly, yearly, and all. If you look at weekly, it tells you what your daily rate of change is. If you go onto your monthly, again, it'll tell you what the daily rate is. I quite like to look at the 3 monthly, and it gives me a weekly rate. And then if you go on yearly, it'll give you a monthly average as well. But let's just stick it on the 3 months for now. Right then, so let's have a little look here at these trends. So for my weight, my weekly rate is 1.3 pounds off a week. You can just see it's just coming down really nicely. If you go between that, then let's just have a little flick to the yearly, which shows you monthly. So the monthly rate is 8.1 pounds. So that's pretty good. Moving over to BMI. What's happened here? Here we go. Let's get this back. There we are. So as you can see, my BMI is coming down by about 0.2. So the highest was 32.4. We're now down at 25.4. So I've taken 7 points off my BMI. My body fat has come down by 0.2% a week. It started off at 39.8 and I'm now 35.1. So that is good. It's all going right. Skeletal muscle is increasing, so it's gone up by 0.1% a week. It started off down at 35%, we're now at 37.8%, so that's an improvement. Fat-free mass is continuing to drop, and subcutaneous fat is dropping. So I started off at 35.1. I'm now 31.9. Visceral fats, this is the fat around your organs. I can't believe I started at 14 and I'm now 8. So this is a really healthy amount of fat. I think when I get to target, I will go for a DEXA scan. I've mentioned it a couple of times before, but it's definitely something I'm going to do. I think I'll do it when I get to target, and then I'll maybe do it like every 6 months, just to sort of see how I'm doing. It might be every 3 months. It's maybe something that I'll invest in just to keep an eye on the situation. My hydration started off at 41.3. I'm now up at 44.5, so it is improving. I'm getting better. Muscle mass, it says, is dropping off, although it does say that I'm in like the average to high part of muscle mass, so again, I'm not overly concerned. Bone mass, just a bit wibbly wobbly, not too much change. My protein has been steady really for the last couple of weeks. I could do with like maybe trying to increase that a little bit. Basal metabolic rate hasn't changed massively, by about between 4 and 5 calories a week, which is fine. I'm smaller. So yeah, it started off at 1,467, now 1,342. I would like to try and increase that up over 1,400 if I could eventually. So see if we can try and tip that trend. It'd be interesting to see if I can do that. And then my metabolic age, as you see, it's been dropping. It started off at 60. I'm now at 56. So I'm really happy with that. Do we need to have a look at the yearlies? Let's do this and just start right back at the beginning just for weight. We'll just scan over really quickly. So do we do yearly or do we do all? Is that from the beginning? Yes, we do all. Can I get rid of that? I can never remember how to get rid of this. Oh my goodness me. Let me move on and I'll move back. There we go. Okay, so this just shows you the monthly rate. So yeah, we'll just whiz through this quickly. So yeah, my monthly rate for weight is coming down by 8.1 pounds a month. BMI is coming down by 1.3 a month. Body fat's coming down 1% a month. Skeletal muscle is going up 0.6 a month. Fat-free mass is changing by £3 a month. Subcutaneous fat's gone down by 0.7. Visceral fat has been coming down by 1. Body water's going up 0.7. I'm telling you this because I know lots of you like comparing yours to mine. Don't compare. Muscle mass is coming down by 2.8. Bone mass is down 0.2. Protein's up 0.3%. Basal metabolic rate per month is down 27.5 calories. And then my metabolic age has been coming down by 1 a month. I think that's pretty much everything here that I can share. I think so. So let me just turn this off. Stop. I think that's pretty much everything. So let me just think about the coming week. So I meant to tell you, so I didn't tell you what this week covered. Sorry guys. We'll try and put it on at the beginning just as a bit. So yeah, this one was running from Tuesday the 22nd of October, and my last sort of tracked day for eating was Monday the 28th of October, and then obviously weigh day is on Tuesday the 29th. So yeah, I'm nearly I'm pretty timely this week with my update, so I'm quite happy with that. So yeah, moving forward for the next week, I think just carry on. I think I've been back doing a bit of exercise again, which I'm pleased about. I need to just do a little bit more, but we've just had like a hectic week. So yeah, I'm just going to continue to sort of build on that. I think I'll need to focus a little bit more on my nutrition again, my nutrition goals, and just sort of have just a refresh. And it's really easy, I think, because now I feel so well, I don't even feel like I'm on a GLP-1, whereas at the beginning, you sometimes, even though I haven't had a lot of side effects, you have that awareness, and like now I'm so used to being on it, it is just normal, it's my everyday. And so I think I'm thinking about it less, and it's not that I'm making less effort. I mean, I'm still tracking every single day, and obviously I'm doing my daily vlogs, but I don't know if I am focusing as much on particularly my hydration. I really need to increase my water intake, and I need to increase my fibre intake, and I need to make sure I'm getting my resistance training in as well. So those are my main things really for the week ahead. Good news, a little bit of life update is we had an offer on our house yesterday, which we have accepted. So our house is now sold subject to contract. So there's going to be moving forward, yeah, we will be totally relocating, but not for a few months yet. It does take quite a while, the conveyancing things in England, but that's just really, really exciting. So I've been a little bit distracted with that as well from yesterday to today, but I just wanted to share it with you all because I know lots of you have been following that journey. So yeah, just let you know, we have sold our house subject to contract. I'm so happy. Okay guys, I'm gonna leave it there. So yeah, but I'll see you next week. We'll see how my second week on 10 milligrams goes, and I will be back with any side effects I'm having and see how the weight loss goes. Try and cut back on the carbs a bit, increase the protein a bit, increase the water a bit, increase the resistance training. Those are my mini goals for the week. Let me know how you've got on, if you've lost, gained, stayed the same, if you're struggling, if you're smashing it, what your favorite food is that you've had to eat so far this week, what your favorite exercise is, just all the things. Just share it all with us all here. But yeah, I hope you've had a fantastic week, and I hope the week ahead is going to be amazing for you. Much love as always. I appreciate the time you all give to watching my videos, to commenting on them, the fact that so many of you share my videos. I've got no idea where you share them to. If you share my videos, let me know. Where are you sharing them to and who you share them with? But loads of you are sharing them. So thank you ever so much for helping to spread the word about my channel. I really appreciate it. Take care guys. I'll see you next week. Mwah. Or tomorrow or later in my vlogs. Bye guys. Bye.